Hey guys, welcome back to Frenemies. I'm Ian.
I'm Diego.
And we're back for more Ultraman. Last episode we found out there was, well, not really conspiracy, I was going to say conspiracy, but the guy that we thought was a bad guy, Adad, is not a bad guy.
He's in actuality an agent of the
Star Cluster
Council,
Council.
something like that. And he was sent to in undercover work to basically take down any aliens that were basically messing about on Earth.
He had a specific job, not like any aliens. He went for the Igaru.
Oh, that's right.
And then he killed the Igaru, sadly. Yep. Let's see, and Bemular showed up, and we had a awesome team fight with Shinjiro and Moriboshi. They fought against Adad, who is a really good fighter, which makes sense, seeing as he's one of their agents. Rena seems like she's slowly coming over to being more of an actual fan of Ultraman. Not like fan, but she doesn't see him as.
She doesn't see him as the kind of, not exactly heartless monster, but like someone who doesn't care too much about.
She just felt like he was irresponsible, almost not heartless or anything, but just more so like yeah, you're a hero to some, but you also have caused casualty and stuff. Stuff gets in your way. You tell someone needs to tell him to be more careful with how she said it, but essentially. It's to get down to the nitty gritty, as some people say, or brass tacks. You need to be more aware of what's going on around you. And granted, this isn't that Ultraman, but still, Shinjiro is kind of guilty of doing similar. Yeah. Like when he was fighting Baltan, he followed it to the city, and then also whenever he was fighting the lizard guy and used his Specium Blast. I think that's it. So we're gonna go ahead and jump to the episode.
Scan.
Oh, it's Rena. I wonder if she's gonna think it's Ultraman. Mm-hmm. That's not Rena. That's a dude. With a bad scar on his arm. Shoulder.
That could be Ace. One of the Aces? I don't know.
I don't know.
So, what's the deal with this Ultraman anyway? Is he like an alien? No, it's a normal person in that suit. He talks like one at least. Yeah, but no person can do the stuff he does. Shinjiro?
Yeah.
There's some freshman here who wants to talk to you.
Oh!
My name is Seiji Hokudo, and I'm a freshman here.
Anything? No?
Okay.
Not yet? Okay.
Well... Listen, Chief.
Uh-oh.
I know that you're Ultraman. What? Don't freak out or anything. I just wanted to say hi.
I have no idea what I should do about it.
Normally, I'd say you should report it to someone in the science patrol. But if this got out, well, you just know Moriboshi would blow a gasket.
Well.
Happy now, you idiot? If you'd have just given me the money when I asked, we wouldn't have had to do this the hard way. There. Now just think of this as a teachable moment, okay? And it could be worse. Oh, a whole lot worse. You'd think I was just an easy pushover. A lot of people have made that mistake. And then boom.
Jesus.
They never knew what hit them. So now you know. I'm definitely no weakling.
Oh, he's dead.
Target confirmed. Commencing withdrawal operation.
Jeez, it's just one crime after another with these guys.
Yeah, there's been a real upswing in alien-related cases.
Even without an official announcement, everyone knows they're here on Earth. That's probably why they've become so brazen.
You ask me, these things never intended to live in peace with us.
That would be a logical conclusion. After all, they see us as being beneath them on the evolutionary ladder. They look at humans the same way we look at apes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, you're closed already?
What do you know? She doesn't remember me at all.
She's a lot of people, dude.
Fine. It's just as well, really. But wait, why'd she even come here?
Finally, asking the right
Doesn't make any
questions.
sense.
Here, take this. Take it! Oh, yeah. Okay, let's roll. Right. Come on, come on, man! What's the problem? Let's go! Get us out of here! I'm trying!
Ultraman? Which one? Oh, wait. That looks different.
Who the hell is that? Man?
There they are.
I'm going to assume that's the kid, but I don't know, I could be wrong.
Like he has a little horn like this.
Yeah,
but it's
but-
not exactly like 7.
Oh!
Oh, hi there.
Guys, you wanna not do that?
Okay, who the hell are you, you son of a...
I think it's the kid.
I think it's the kid.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Where'd he get this suit?
No idea. Maybe his dad. Whoa! That didn't win a fly.
Either that or he just made a really long jump.
there? Do you have any idea what would happen if word got out that you'd been hanging around someplace even associated with Ultraman?
Don't worry, nobody recognized me. I made sure of that.
Don't tell me. You wore that goofy glasses and hat disguise, didn't you?
He took the money?
Yeah, that's the take from the robbery. The casino won't be filing a police report for obvious reasons, so we won't know exactly how much they got taken for, but it has to be a lot.
Do you think this new Ultraman's in with them?
I wonder. Anyway, the story's all over the net. It got me thinking that you and I should create our own alien investigation division.
Our own what?
Sorry.
That's a great idea.
Huh? Yeah?
All I want is for us to be friends. What's so terrible about that? Come on, Chief. What do you say?
Oh,
Who is it?
hey, go away. Yeah, what is it?
Mission accomplished. We're friends.
Well, have you bagged your prey?
Oh, yeah.
They've got the target cornered in a dockside warehouse, but proceed with caution.
Well, this thing is a choju, which is even worse. And if that weren't bad enough, I haven't been able to make contact with Moriboshi, so you're on your own.
Good. Why?
All right, got it. I'll do what I can. Please, just stay back, okay? This alien is dangerous. I will go and assess the situation.
Is he like flung out? Like that?
Are you okay?
Stop! 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 That won't even scratch it! Just fall back!
Oh, dang it. Kick him.
Get off!
Dang, you're big.
God, you're heavy!
Did you? Oh. Guys, you might want to back up.
Oh no!
Let's see, it's the other one? Or is it motor? It's the other one, okay.
Thanks. Glad you can make it more... Wait, you're not Moriboshi?
Nope. Why say his name?
What?
Let me give you a hand.
Big brother?
No, I didn't mean it literally. More like big brother in a sense that,
Ultraman.
well, that you came first. That you were Ultraman before I was. You see?
And you're bigger.
You asked for it.
Oh. Whoa. Recognize anything? Well.
It does not appear to be our enemy.
I just hope this doesn't complicate things.
Well, you just sealed the deal.
Ado. Was that a laugh I just heard?
Impressive. You are now able to read my emotions. You must have seen it in my face.
Whoa!
Guess I still have a few kinks to work out.
Did he make it?
What are you talking about? Your arms just exploded.
No biggie, just a little glitch.
What do you mean, no biggie? Both of your arms just exploded.
Yeah, okay. You're right. They are pretty useless. Oh well. Let's team up again sometime soon. Okay, big brother? Or should I say, chief?
Yep.
Who is this guy?
Well, first it's Big Brother, and then it's...
Wait a minute. He called me Chief.
Intriguing.
I'm gonna check to see if he's one of the Ultramen, because it seems he is. I just want to make sure which one he is.
Are you just gonna look up the names one by one?
Yeah, no, just Seiji Hokuto, I think. Seiji Hokuto is Ultraman Ace's male human host.
So it is Aces, okay. Or Ace, I mean.
Oh, so that is okay. Yeah, that is Ace.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I know I recognized it. I couldn't remember which one it was though.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. I didn't expect to get another one like now.
So
I guess.
Yeah,
well, I guess not that soon. We got Motoriboshi's Ultra 7 episode 6, I think it was.
Yeah.
So it's not that recent. So, but still.
But that is kind of. It does look a lot like it
Yeah.
though. It just doesn't have the whole mouth thing because it's not his actual face this time. It's just a suit of armor.
Yeah, it's armor. And I'm not sure. I could be very wrong, but I'm wondering if he built it himself. Because we're both like, where did he get it?
Well, it seemed like from when he was talking with the guy, like because he wanted those communications, so he might have built it himself, but he might have gotten the help or parts from that.
Yeah,
dude,
some parts like
with.
Some Specium tech possibly.
Maybe. Or it could be that they made it for him and he's kind of like spinning a yarn to try to get.
Yeah, that's true. He also seems like he's been investigating.
That's also
the Science Patrol for a while because he had the yarn.
Yeah, he had that whole conspiracy map thing.
Conspiracy yarn stuff. So, I'm wondering if he needs Moriboshi or Shinjiro's help with finding something else that happened. Like maybe his parents or some family member or somebody he cared about was on the plane. I don't know. I don't know if he needs help or if he's trying to get Shinjiro for something. Maybe he's mistaken Shinjiro for. Well, he knows Shinjiro is. He knows like his identity, so obviously it's not like mistaking him for the past Ultraman. So that's not it.
Okay, so it seems he's also Hokuto in the
show.
Yeah, but I didn't like click the thing to give me anything. It's just Seiji Hokuto, Ultraman 2019 anime. Like,
okay,
it just doesn't really give.
How do you spell the first name? The first part? I put Seiji Hokuro. I thought it was an R, not a T.
I thought it was a Hokuro too. That's what I also spelled, but I think he just said it kind of fast, or maybe he just mispronounced it. But it's Seiji Hokuto. So.
Okay, but I don't know, because he also seems interested in money. That he could just need that for further investigations. Maybe he needs maybe resources.
Maybe. Yeah, because when we saw him put like a roll with like a decent bunch of rolls in a pile, so he's the only reason he needs or wants it for something.
The only thing that strays me from the fact that maybe he needs it or for any kind of benefit is just he kind of like stared at it kind of almost like not like greedily, but you know what I mean? Yeah. He was like, money. So I don't know. It seemed weird. I'm not really sure about that yet. But I like his fighting style. It's very loose, nonchalant. Not nonchalant because he's
like it kind of reminds me of something like say
Spider-Man almost.
Kind of, yeah.
Kind of like he messes
like when he's messing around, like when he's fighting basically street level thugs in like the comics or in the movies. And he's just kind of like, what's up, guys?
Yeah, and then when he flipped over the car and he kind of like sat down on top of it,
and then he just kind of kicks it out. Yeah. But yeah, like he's He's along the lines, it seems, of like the Bolton. Like he's less like
he's a little smaller. Not so much muscle. Not that he's weak, but not so much muscle.
Smaller.
But
like
he's got
tiny.
some kind of
like it seems like a bit like because
he's not tiny. He's just short. He's not.
But he's also young. He's a freshman. He's basically like 14.
Shinjiro. I don't know what grade Shinjiro is supposed to be. Have they said?
I think they said he's like 16. So like.
Have they?
I don't know.
Okay, so that would probably be sophomore, almost junior, or
I think in Japan, I think they only have first, second, and third.
It's different, yeah.
So he could.
So is that sophomore or freshman?
No, they call it first, second, and third.
No, I know. I'm saying compared to us, would that be sophomore or freshman? I would think that
because I remember I think like they go
third's like last, right?
Huh?
Third's last, like the very last thing that happens in their high school.
Yeah, that's basically their senior year.
So I guess sophomore, would be their equivalent
maybe,
for ours, maybe. I don't know.
It's weird, but yeah, it's like
unless they don't have sophomore, freshman, and all that. Maybe it's just like 3.
Yeah, they just call it first, second, and third year.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I think like for instance, like I remember the whole.
I wonder if it says in the subtitles then, because I just want to know, like I guess the difference. It doesn't really matter. I'm just curious. I guess. Where's the fecking? There it is.
I can look it up real quick.
No. Investigation. I got this.
All right.
No, but
I really want to see Jax. Though,
I want to see Jax so bad because they keep showing his watch.
His little break. I mean, I feel like that could just be a reference to like maybe his device he used in the actual show.
It could be.
Because like it's been a while. Because again, I never watched the original Showa era.
Yeah.
So like when you kind of like, hey, do you recognize the name? Like
I was just checking to see if something caught.
Maybe, but
sparked
like
something. Okay, well.
Freshman wants
to talk to you. Okay, well. Excuse me, didn't know that much, but okay, well, whatever. He's younger, because or else she wouldn't have said it as a freshman, or said somebody wants to talk to you. I guess I don't know.
No, but I just remember freshman is only like 15 or 14, because like they're when they go to high school, it's like either a year or a year ahead or behind. I forgot.
So this time he fought a choju. Apparently is what it's called.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It looks the only difference I saw was like it's red instead of black rock shards inside of its rockness.
I think it was a little bit bigger.
And it's got a different hairstyle. I know it's not actually a hairstyle, but different head formation.
I wasn't sure if it had like claws like this or claws.
And I also don't know if the other one could do a blast. I mean, it never did.
I think it
but
could.
It might have been able to. We never saw it because Shinjiro killed it. Oh, somebody who hold on. I think it was Crimson actually. Let me double check. But they mentioned that he's not particularly. He's disappointed about the route they took with that fight. Like how they killed him
with the previous one?
with the kaiju.
Okay.
Because apparently, in the manga, it's Crimson. He said when he starts to fly, the monster and Jack both surrender, and then later on he says Jack is sort of doing this for the better, which we knew. So he doesn't get any serious punishment, but the monster also comes back to be a sort of helpful character. So.
I mean that actually kind of sucks, yeah. Like if the
that's kind of a big change there. Well, I mean, depending on how much he helps, but still,
that is.
I mean, I don't know how much that would change in this story. I don't know how much of the manga they're going to keep in the first place. Obviously, they got rid of a character that they were going to be using, so
like at least a recurring side character.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't. I suppose it just depends on how much he comes into the story, how much he helps or comes into the story, and how much of a part of it he is.
That kind of sucks, but I mean,
no, yeah, because like that's kind of a cool idea. Like one of those like it's kind of like something like I remember in Amazon, like Kamen Rider Amazon, he fought like one of the one of the monsters that he fought was the mole, I believe, and it became his ally. Because he didn't kill it, and so like it was a recurring character throughout the series. So I thought that'd be kind of cool to have something like that happen, like knowing that. It makes me kind of actually want to read the manga to see some of the other changes.
Yeah.
That happen in this story.
You probably have to do that afterwards, though.
And I bet it looks really cool.
Probably, yeah. Another thing I'm also curious about is the thing with who he's talking to, and it said. Was it Calibration Complete Old Man? Is that what it said?
Yeah, Calibration Complete Old Man. I didn't quite get that.
Curious about that one because it's not the subtitles or anything. It's just it was translating.
Because I remember actually like when I rewatched one of the older previous episodes in Japanese with subtitles, it didn't do that. It doesn't do the whole subtitles for you.
The thing that I was gonna go into actually apart from the old man thingy was what he was saying. He's like mission complete. We're friends now. Which I mean, first I thought it was funny. Just because, like, I mean, what? You're not really friends, bud, but I just thought it was funny just because of his demeanor, the way he's kind of just very aloof and kind of like not really taking.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to really take much seriously, I
guess. Yeah. Well, I don't know.
I suppose he.
It's just the way he said it. Just kind of.
I suppose a more lax demeanor.
Yeah.
Than probably probably under the surface type of thing.
And especially from what they're talking about, the fact that he knows he's Ultraman, but also when he said was it the other guy that says the prey ready, or was it Seiji? Did he say that, or was it the guy on the other side?
No, I think it was the guy on the other side who asked like, "Is a prey ready?" Or
yeah, but I was like, was he talking about Shinjiro? And then that they showed up with the Choju. I'm like, okay, is it Choju or Koju? The bigger guy is just like, so wait, did they send, or are they talking about later something that's gonna happen later on? Maybe that has nothing to do with this guy. But it's just like, what's their plan with Shinjiro? I'm not really sure.
Yeah, because prey doesn't necessarily mean that they're gonna kill him. They could just use him for
I'm
something.
just
I know you know.
I like that the thing he did. The energy arc.
It seems he kind of like he didn't have to constantly keep on going like this. After it started slicing,
it just kind of like levitated in front of him.
Yeah, but it seems something like that kind of messes up the suits because, as you said, he's still like working on it actively.
I think it was just because it was so prolonged. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it has like
or just energy extensive. Yeah, because like it seemed to take that was a pretty decent like thick sized.
Yeah, that was pretty big. You cut that thing
like energy
cleanly in half.
Blade. I don't know. But it looked really cool, like it was a really neat way to do it.
That was really cool. I was trying to like pinpoint the style because I mean I know they all have their own things. So I'm just like, hey, that could be his. I think Taro has this. No, it's either Taro or Mebius is somebody has something where they do this.
Mebius isn't showable, my dude. Like, were you just looking at? You were.
I was just like looking at different things. Yeah.
Oh.
Like, I was just saying different. Yeah, they had.
Yeah. Okay.
And another thing that I thought was funny was Ado. Whenever what's it? Yeah.
No,
he was like. When he's like, did you just laugh? And he's like, interesting or impressive. You can read my emotions now. I'm like,
must have seen it on my face.
Like, huh?
So I guess it just probably means like, yeah, I don't know. That is kind of funny. It's like, oh, cool.
I love those two together. Yeah, they're great. It's really hilarious. I'm also like the tunnel where they were showing like the bunch of aliens dead. Is this supposed to be? I mean, is it supposed to be obvious that Moroboshi killed them?
I think something else happened, or he may have already killed them.
Because I don't remember. They were saying something, and I don't remember what they were saying now.
It feels like it doesn't help. I don't think we were slightly talking over that scene.
No, that scene was pretty quiet actually. We weren't saying anything. That strike guy.
Maybe they're talking about Dada because of
that's what I was thinking the first time we heard it, but I don't. Let me just put these subtitles on real quick. See if they say something different.
I think this may just be like important like overarching plot details at the moment, like the whole because it cuts to them because this is maybe an important piece of information.
No, yeah, I'm just curious as to like what's like I wasn't sure what was going on exactly, but I think it was supposed to be Moroboshi that killed them, and they're saying how they've come out more publicly now since they've been outed, and also because of the fact that they're paranoid about as they said the strike guy a Dodd, and what also is kind of somewhat annoying is with how some of them, I don't know about all of them, that have such a disdain for the aliens. I mean, I get why they do, because I mean they're assuming they're all going to be after killing humans or doing some kind of harm to them.
Because that's what always happens at some point or another.
Well, that's fair.
It seems like at least from the first series, since this is just supposed to be a sequel for the first series.
Right.
Like all the aliens or whatever.
But all the aliens that showed up would be doing that, but that doesn't mean I know. But I'm just saying, like in this,
no, and like it's
again, I get why they're upset and why they have such disdain. But it's just like
not all of them are going to want to, but just the majority that they faced, and that was a decent selection.
No, yeah,
I'm like, well, it's one of those like, hey, just because this dude is bad doesn't mean we're all bad.
Right, but it's like, also the like how down they're talking about them, especially when Moroboshi showed up. He's brought up.
He does not like them.
Yeah, he's like they look at us like how we look at apes. I was like, well, first off, that's kind of rude too. I mean, what's wrong?
Well, I mean, I think he means in the sense that like they look down at us because he thinks that they think that they're above us.
Okay, we're primitive.
Primitive and above and all that stuff.
Honestly, we kind of are primitive compared to most of these aliens that show up.
Yeah, like they're like years advanced technology than we are. Like that little, like for instance, that communicator thing that they had.
We don't have.
Like we saw like a little like I thought it was just gonna show a face, but it has this whole like little. It looked like this little interactive screen that you could probably use and whatever to communicate.
Right. But
so so to us, like to them, we're like monkeys, like in the sense of like, oh, look how cute they are. How like oh you like it's one of those. Oh, you still use fossil fuels. How quaint.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like
I don't know. I like Moriboshi, but I don't appreciate how just how much he hates them. I guess
the couple of episodes that I saw of Ultra 7, he was a lot more. Or the Moriboshi that was in 7 was a lot more chill. When I saw, he was like, "Hey guys, what's up?" Like he I think the theme song described him as like a wanderer or some sort or whatever.
I know, but I don't know. I mean, again, we know that there has to be something to do with what happened in his past. Because remember a few episodes ago, he said, to hesitate it will lead to something or whatever.
Yeah,
he seemed very upset about, or it's
adamant about like, hey, you can't do that. You gotta
unforgivable
do this
to hesitate. Is basically what he said. So it was a cool episode though, because it was cool seeing another Ultraman. It's just always really cool seeing a new suit and having the capabilities they have, because he can fly, but in a different way. He has jets on his back.
I feel like it's less flying and more just like upgraded
he has
jumps,
a propulsion.
like elongated
whether he flies or jumps, it's a different.
But it's still really cool, because that may mean that it's probably like he's not as strong as Shinjiro.
And Rena's showing up at the
she went
Ultraman
to the museum for some reason or other.
I'm wondering if she's looking for answers,
or
I
think so. I feel like she's probably trying to look for something.
Maybe
she's like, I know I didn't expect the actual Ultraman to be there.
Maybe she's questioning how much he like kind of despises him. I don't know. Or
maybe she's just trying to see
clarity.
I don't know.
Trying to get clarity of the whole situation.
Yeah.
And also the bit when he beat up those other guys, when he kind of essentially mugged them.
Basically, yeah.
I'm wondering if it was like, what's the word? Crap! I just spaced. Coincidental that the guy that he mugged was a perv, or perv was like he targeted that guy. And he's kind of like because he is doing kind of a vigilantism earlier or afterwards. I mean, when
like
he fought
they
Yakuza people.
I feel like that may have been kind of intentional. The whole like you don't know if you targeted him because he was the whole like he's either like kind of a creep, or because he just wanted to steal his money, and he has like kind of like it doesn't look as bad. People can kind of go like, it's not as bad because he's kind of a
He seems like he's going after them to stop them and also take their money, because he stopped. He did the same thing with the Yakuza.
And I was like, and it seems he's still not as physically strong as Shinjiro. He seems he knows how to fight. Like when we saw from his fight with the Yakuza, like he knows how to fight. And I wouldn't be surprised if he knows how to fight better than Shinjiro does, at least like technique-wise.
They might have a different style. Because Shinjiro has shown that he actually does have some capability. I guess he's just not as used to fighting.
Probably, especially with his strength and all that. Because he's been trying to control.
He's been learning to hold back in the first place. So now he's got to try not to. He's got to work on not using too much, but not holding it back as much.
Yeah, because I want to say is that like Moriboshi's a lot more like way of the blade type of thing. I mean, of course, he doesn't just use his sword, but that's his main weapon.
Right.
So while he can fight without it, like it seems that's his thing. Like he's just more of a swordsman.
Right.
Ace seems to be more of like the, I suppose the more acrobatics-esque type of fighter. Like again, like more along the lines of Spider-Man, like where he doesn't like fight per se. Like Spider-Man doesn't necessarily seem to box. Like he does. He kind of does this whole cool like flips and all sorts of things. Like and that seems to be Ace. And then Ultraman, like Shinjiro seems to be more of like a straight, like not exactly. No, I think I kind of want to say brawler, like straight, like more of a brawler than anything else. Like while some of his stuff looks kind of cool.
No, it's not that. I wouldn't say boxer because there's some more.
I didn't say boxer. I said brawler.
Oh.
A brawler doesn't necessarily mean like they're bad fighters. There's no true. I
wasn't saying that.
There's no real technique per se in how he's fighting. Because while like it kind of looks like it seems a little less.
Yeah,
So like,
it might be the
case.
case.
And that's it could probably just because he might not really have any like actual combat training.
That's right.
He's just kind of using his strength as he goes with like whatever he's thinking, like, okay, I can try to do this or something.
Right.
It's just different styles, as you said, of fighting and stuff, and that's really cool. Like I would be surprised if Jack, for instance, probably does more like more like wrestling moves, or like
he might be more
MMA.
MMA.
MMA fighter or whatever.
Yeah, that.
Is it UMA or UMC? UFC type of fight, because you know, like
UFC or MMA kind of thing.
Because we saw like that glimpse that we saw from his fight with the lizard, like he looked like he probably knows how to fight, it seems, or it could be that he's also a type of brawler. I don't know, but it'd be kind of cool if he was more along the lines of a UFC, as you said.
Yeah,
UFC type of fighter. Like, because he seems like physically bigger than most, like than basically
even Moroboshi. Yeah,
Moroboshi seems
tighter.
More,
he's just tighter.
Lithe, I think is the word.
Lithe.
Yeah, like his like I would be if if we saw them and they were like
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He's much tighter than.
Yeah,
than
I think
Jack
it's like another way to describe it is like corded muscle, where it's less.
Yeah, probably.
Where it's less like like bulging brawn and more like tight like.
Yeah, I think it's all I have. I think so. Yeah, I think so. But yeah, did you have anything else at least?
I am curious to like if they're actually like because it seems like this whole Seiji like his whole like chief thing.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if they're like it could mean that in the next episode he'll interact with him more to like what's your whole deal, man? What is this? All that stuff.
Yeah, because he didn't keep secret that he's an Ultraman.
No, so at least to him. Like I don't like.
Well, yeah. Because nobody else can understand Chief. What is that? That wouldn't like register to them. It's like you called him Chief. Oh well. That would just kind of like.
So you meant like he's not hiding to Shinji that he's one of the Ultraman.
Yeah, that's what I meant. One of the... Just because like, he's letting him know. Like, by the way, I'm Ultraman too. By the way.
I still wonder how they all have this Ultra factor if they haven't been.
Yeah, I'm wondering what if it because
like
I'm wondering how different. It's probably explained in the manga very early on. I don't know.
Either early on or later, that could just be a major story.
It could be that could be a story point. But anyway, that's it for this week's episode of Ultraman, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to check out the rest of our stuff, go and click the button right next to me, us. And if you want to stick around for next week's episode, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you want to be notified when our videos go up, go and click the bell icon down below. Again, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you next week.
Bye!